Okay, we know you're not seeing her face.
Or the game we're about to play.
You could see the nice background with this one thing in the way. Hold on. Okay.
There is... I think I got it. Let's just... There we go.
Okay,
Right,
so right now I'm shuffling his deck. He's shuffling mine.
Yep.
You're probably not going to see us play, but... Or no. Or, Okay.
All right, you're not going to see us play because...
Our camera angles are horrible.
And it's just going to be us talking, so... I hope we can entertain you for a good few minutes.
15 minutes.
6, 7... 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay,
5,
so...
6.
Sorry, we're just setting up a little bit.
All right, so what do you want to talk about first, Alex?
You're my guest on my channel, so you can pick.
I mean, I personally want to talk about something you don't have much interest in, if that's okay with you.
That is totally fine.
All right, so what I wanted to talk about was I wanted to talk about like the Sonic franchise and as a whole how it's been going lately.
I've been trying to get into it, but I don't know a lot about it.
Now, as I'm sure most fans understand, there is a new game coming out soon. There's no official title for it, but we've seen the trailer. The trailer is it looks like a destroyed future, kind of like Chaos City, but much more detailed. And it's Sonic running towards an egg and one of the big boss Eggman robots, and all it says is join the rebellion, and then it flashes like Sonic and the date that in the year it'll be coming out, which is 2017. It's the 25th anniversary game of Sonic, and in all honesty, I don't know how the fans are going to receive it, because I know a lot of people have been really happy about it, but when it comes out, I can tell it's going to be the exact opposite, because what I feel like is the fan base has basically been trained to dislike these games. They've been trained to dislike these games because new fans have been seeing like, oh, these people are doing bad reviews of these games. They don't like them. They're not good. So people just don't play them, and therefore they point out the negative flaws with them. Now, some games, yes, I can completely understand why, but that's targets like Sonic 06. And there are games with obvious flaws like Sonic Adventure 2 that people don't really acknowledge. You gotta show those. Like, you gotta reveal them.
I would. I was going to after I count.
But yeah, so that's what I feel like is wrong with the community right now. Like, people are just kind of unaccepting of the way things have been going. So what I thought was, when this new game comes out, are people gonna just point out all the flaws again, or are they gonna look at the things that have actually gone right? I'm one of the people who acknowledges that the games are not perfect, but they do things that are right. So, Alex, how do you think you'll take the game if you play it?
I don't know. I already said that I'm not really, like, I don't know a lot about it, but I do know some. Like, I'm starting to get into the characters. I know that Sonic Boom is one of the worst games in the franchise. I don't care if you don't agree.
Like, it had some moments.
Some moments, but not a lot at all. So I think the game is going to be amazing. Is Silver going to be in it?
I don't know. That's what I'm hoping, because it looks like a destroyed future, and that's exactly what Silver comes from. Yeah. So I'm hoping that he'll come back to kind of like right wrongs.
Well, what's your favorite character in the franchise, Silver?
Yeah, Silver.
Yeah, my favorite is Tails. It's just a common character. I hope that you can actually, like, maybe play as Tails or something like that.
Yeah, my favorite is Silver because he's got a lot of mystery surrounding him, and he's got a lot of different elements that they could use to put into a game. Like, he's got all these psychic powers that they could make into new things, like Shadow's chaos powers. Or they could finally reveal who he was birthed by and raised by. And more outside of the comics as to what his series has really gone to.
Yeah, that's really all I have to say about it, just because I don't really know that much about it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I like the Sonic franchise. I mean, I've been, like, a Nintendo kid all my life, so I don't know a lot about Sega. One of the things that I do like, I'm into a lot of mobile games, because I'm never really home. That's why you don't get a lot of videos. I'm never really home, so I'm always on mobile games. So I got this game called Sonic Dash 2, and it looks like a good game, and I like it a lot.
Like, I'm certainly having fun with it because I did download it.
Yes, it's a very good game to have on your phone. It's out for iOS and Android. We are not sponsored, but just to put it out there.
Well, no, just as a disclaimer. It's a really fun game if you've never played Sonic before, and if you have played Sonic before, I can see why people either like it or hate it.
Yeah, because it does have some stuff that I don't like, but most of the stuff I really like.
Mm-hmm. But another thing that I know we were going to talk about was Star Wars and where the franchise seems to be headed as a whole.
Yes.
And with J.J. Abrams instead of George Lucas at the helm, I feel like, in all honesty, Force Awakens was kind of lacking.
Yeah, I did not like Force Awakens. I thought Poe was...
I thought Poe was kind of a blander character. He didn't really have that much going for him. And Rey was just kind of... she was... Like, I'm glad that I'm seeing a female as a main character in a Star Wars series, or in any movie. That makes me happy. Because normally the main character who saves the day, rescues the princess, it's a guy. It's a guy.
It is a guy.
And it's quite obvious that Rey has connections to Luke. Possibly even might be his daughter, as by touching the lightsaber and all.
Yeah, and a lot of theories is there's, like, Ben Kenobi's granddaughter or something. But, like, Ben Kenobi never got married.
Yeah, Ben, you can't get married as a Jedi. That's the thing. You can't get married.
Well, I mean, it kind of bypassed those rules when Anakin was born.
Well, yeah, but you know that Anakin was not exactly Jedi perfection.
Yes, exactly. I thought Poe was more of a Han Solo, like, knockoff.
Yeah. Like, he was... Like, they knew
Best
they were...
pilot in the galaxy.
Like, if you haven't seen the movie yet somehow, spoilers, it's kind of like... He's kind of like a filler for the dead Han Solo. Because they knew they were going to kill him, so...
Yeah.
Although, I did also find Kylo Ren to be kind of stupid, actually. Like,
Yeah,
he wasn't at all what I thought he would be.
And, in the comics, he's way different. He was Luke's son in the comics.
Yeah, in the comics, he was Luke's son.
And he was good.
Yeah, which would have made more sense, because, like, if you've never seen, like, Film Theory did a whole video about this where they explained why it was most likely Luke's son under the Kylo Ren helmet.
Yeah, definitely. But, guess not. Well, I mean, a lot of people go by the movies, but I really don't think, like, the movies are all that you have. I mean, the comics are a big part. Like, a really big part.
They always happen.
Yeah, they always happen. Like, there's a comic that I really like. The first one was called Skywalker Strikes. And it said that Boba Fett actually was the one who told Vader that Luke was his son. Which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah. Although, I do find Boba Fett gets too much credit because he's got 5 lines in the series. How much does that really accentuate?
Yeah. I mean, he looks really cool.
Yeah, but that's really all he's going for. And that's like saying IG-88 is your favorite character. Shows up for like 2 seconds, says nothing, and then never see him again.
Speaking of 88, BB-8.
Shameless R2-D2 ripoff.
Yes.
I'm not even going to be discreet in that.
Robo soccer ball.
Yeah.
Or football if you're not in the U.S.
Like, I completely get it I completely get that it's supposed to be like this 30 years later R2-D2's been shut down, but the problem with that is...
R2-D2's still here.
I know, but it's like, it's almost too cheesy. Why include BB-8 if R2-D2's just gonna come back?
Poe is like a mixture of Luke without the Force
Luke without
powers.
the Force and Han Solo with the flying skills.
Yes.
Like...
Seriously.
I don't like Poe. I don't like him.
I don't either.
Granted, I feel like he could be a much bigger character, having much more connections, as well as Captain Phasma could be a very big character as well.
I thought Captain Phasma got blown up.
No.
Or no, Trash Compactor.
No. I thought Captain Phasma... I think Captain Phasma could be a really, really big character, especially because since she's the first female stormtrooper we've ever seen. What?
My turn in the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although, who knows? Anyways, I'm going to bring up a really, really big topic that a lot of people in the video game community have been talking about so far. At least that we've been talking about a lot. Pokemon Sun and Moon!
Pokemon Sun and Moon. I am so excited for it.
I think we're both very excited for this one.
Yes, November 18th, 2016. My birthday's close to that. I'm gonna pre-order for my birthday.
Same.
Oh
Swear
my
to God, if you get the last copy, I'm going to come to your house and wring your neck and steal it. Yeah. Anyways.
It's your turn.
But yeah. The whole thing with Pokemon Sun and Moon, for one thing, it's breaking the formula. it's breaking the normal formula of the Elite Four and gym leaders. There's no longer 8 gym leaders. There's 4 islands, each with a gym leader, and there's also an Elite Four member on those islands.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
But it works.
I looked at the time. We're still gonna do it. Still gonna do the podcast for a little bit right now. This is definitely gonna be in 2 parts, no doubt. Just because I was rambling so much in the beginning. You're not even gonna have an intro next part. You're literally just gonna have like my intro, my crappy intro, and then go right to the podcast.
Yeah. What's the time at right now? Oh, okay. So we got like 5 minutes.
Well, a little less just because the minute.
I know, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, so oh yeah. So the thing that I don't like about Pokemon Sun and Moon is that they might put it back 6 months.
No, they're not gonna.
They
Because let me just state the reason he's saying that right now. Harambe is not a Pokemon.
It's not going to be, and I hope it doesn't. If it is, I
Blastoise, the
quit.
sniper Pokemon, is going to be my teammate for all eternity.
Yeah, definitely. Like seriously, Harambe is a gorilla. Yeah, I know. It looks like,
Congratulations, it's just a worse Darmanitan. Ha 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 ha.
yeah. I mean, my favorite animal's a gorilla. You guys know that, of course, the YouTube channel. But like seriously, really, in Pokemon,
Game Freak. If you're watching somehow,
even though we only have like 20 subscribers,
I swear to God, if you're watching somehow, do not do this. Do not do that. It's a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, I love Pokemon. The Pokemon franchise is awesome. Sun and Moon looks amazing. Me and Noah, poop.
What?
What? I don't even know.
Okay, whatever. Just continue on with your thought.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like, okay. Me and Spider, are both gonna get, Moon.
I thought you said you were getting Sun.
I said I was going to, and then I forgot that, guess what? Sun, a fireball, like, the actual sun is a fireball, is not gonna be a fire type.
Technically, it's a plasma ball.
I don't care. So I'm not getting it. I'm getting Moon. Just because my favorite type is definitely, fire.
My favorite type is Dark.
Fire I know, your favorite Pokemon is Darkrai.
Yeah, my favorite type is Dark, and my top 3 types are Dark, Ice, and Poison. Just because I feel like Poison is very, very underrepresented.
Trying to look at the time. Sorry guys. Oh no, getting sick. I'm sorry guys. Okay.
Although I do think Bug types are a very, very underrated typing as well.
Okay, I think we're gonna stop this one.
No, I think it's fine here. We can keep going until 15 minutes hits. Don't worry. We've got 2 more minutes, so we can keep talking.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely. I don't like that the Elite Four members are different. Like they're not like together.
I mean, I feel as though that's fine. It'll give a greater sense of exploration to the game.
Yeah. But it's
And as a whole, I can see it working out really well.
Yeah. But I mean, just because like I have Pokemon Y, I'm on it like a lot. And I actually might do a playthrough on that. Hint hint. Okay. But what I was gonna say is that I mean, I always go to the Elite Four to train my Pokemon, like eggs and stuff that I hatch to get up there, and that's good. But I just hope that like at the end of the game, after you beat the champion, like all the Elite Four come together in this like one building, so then you could actually do that in that game too.
Yeah.
Because that was a good thing, because you can't battle the gyms more than once.
Well, no, I would like it if they took the Emerald out and did rematchable gym leaders.
That would be cool. That would be really cool.
Guys, you need to be over here with us. You can't be over there by yourself.
That's
All right.
Chelsea.
All right. Maybe
Okay.
All right.
We'll
So
we'll
let's
be back in part 2.
Yeah, we'll be back in part 2.